Hi, welcome to my journey. My name is Cherie. Well, today here in Texas is tax-free this weekend. It's going to end tomorrow. So, I'm going to see if I can find me maybe a couple of sweatpants, that might be able to carry me through the colder weather approaching. I'm also going to force myself to eat this banana for the potassium, okay? It's brought to my attention that I'm not eating enough potassium. I thought beans had potassium. Anyway, also, while I was on the Walmart website, they had dog training prawn necklaces, training collars, on clearance. So she has a 50 centimeter neck, and so I'm gonna go see in person with my own eyes what that looks like, and I'm gonna take y'all with me, maybe. Hold on. So I've been basically doing like, we were told to do when the weather is, so hot. Basically telling us, to try to stay indoors or where there's air conditioning between the hours of 10 and 4. Okay? So that is what I have been doing. Just trying to stay cool and out of the path of UV raises. Okay? And yeah, it's a pain in the what, to have to take extra efforts just to exist in this world. But if it's not necessary, then don't do it. But if it is necessary, then do it. Okay? Now, a part of me wants to go to this other Walmart, but it's a little far. Okay? But it's just that because of the neighborhood, has more of let's just be honest, has more of a wealthier community. They're gonna bypass those stuff that are on clearance. That's just how they roll. They roll like that. They're like, well, we got the money, why can't we buy stuff that, that's current, right? Because a lot of the stuff that is on clearance, they've been sitting in inventory for too long, right? But yeah, a little surprised that I did decide to get out the house. But if you got a little change and the possibility of getting a deal, right? And the deal is to try to find some sweatpants on clearance on tax-free weekend. Okay? So that's a twofer. That's a twofer savings. Right? And I can't rely on trying to do it online. I just can't. Now, maybe the dog training prawn necklace is something I can do online, because there was one that was as low as was as low as $6. I was like, $6? And I'm not sure if it said 19 inches or 19 centimeters, but yeah. And that sparked my curiosity enough to see, well, to say, let's go see in person if it shows up. That they have a variety of training collars on sale, different sizes. Because one was adjustable, one had was enclosed in like material so that it didn't look like a training collar. It looked like a regular collar.